context, I realize that a lot of my filmmaking is very lynchian. I'm sure it's depressing to watch. You know, like those videos of me crying on the floor. You gotta take the bad with the good. You'll never get the good if you don't accept the bad. It's really simple shit. People don't know this. And don't tell me you get it if you don't get it. It's fucking annoying, dude. Like, I am probably as out there as you can get because I just don't do anything the way that they want. You know? Like, it's not just about what I don't do involving the smartphone technology and the social networks and shit like that. It's like, it's just everything, man. Everything about this culture is so stupid, you know? If you do the exact opposite of what everybody does, like all the plebeian sheep, all the fucking normal ass automatons, whatever the fuck you want to call these pieces of crap, alright? If you do the opposite of them, you'll be so amazed as to like how much sense your life makes. And you're like satisfied with it, like even when it's bad, like even when I'm freaking out, it's still better than being normal, you know? You realize that it's probably really loud, is that window? I don't care, man, I'm so hot. There's no air conditioning. Not that I'm complaining about that, that's a first world problem, you guys. So many people in this country have no idea how good they've had it this whole time. The more convenienced they are, the less likely they are to appreciate any of that convenience. And the more they seem to struggle with things that aren't that big of a deal, you know? And just regular ass life shit. Like, life is hard, you know? Life is supposed to be hard. And it's through that adversity that you can push through and really see God's grace. But unfortunately, people just would rather feel sorry for themselves. And I don't understand this mentality, man. Maybe when I was younger and I didn't know any better. But it's like society is so infantilized. Society is essentially trained to look at everything from this negative perspective. Like, oh, feel sorry for me, feel sorry for me. It's just so obnoxious. Like my friend Terrell, he was shot in the hand. He was telling me about his phantom pains, which you know I'm already curious about. He's missing 2 fingers. You know how it's like the what is it called? The I love you sign? In sign language? Yeah, he does that naturally, you know? Because he can't help it. Because he doesn't have those 2 fingers in the middle. He was shot in the hand, like a few years ago. It's so crazy, man. You don't believe me. If you saw his hand, though, you'd be like, holy shit, she wasn't lying about that. Honey, I don't lie about anything. I can't even tell you the teeny, tiny, itsy bitsy, eeny meeny little fib. I suck at it. I absolutely suck at it. When people ask me to lie for them, I'm like, not me. You can ask anybody but me. It's not even just my conscience. It's like, I just really suck at it. Like, I'm so bad at it because I don't want to do it, and I hate it. I hate liars. And I wish it were true. Liar, liar, pants on fire. I wish that were true. Because everybody would stop lying. There's not consequences for that. You know? There's not consequences for any bad behavior in America. It's like, oh, if you get caught. That's why it's so easy to get away with stuff. It's like, you just figure out the system. So my friend Terrell, he's totally an agorist. Because he just figured out the system. Once you understand how it works, you can cheat the system. And you don't have to do anything illegal, you know? You figure it out. You know, you figure it out, you can get around it, you can figure out ways to make more money, and You know, practicing agorists, they never know that they're agorists because, like, it's a philosophy that, like I said before, with libertarian philosophy, conservative philosophy, it's like, it's a lifestyle. You have to live the lifestyle. So you can say, oh, I'm this or I'm that because you vote a certain way or because you might fall in line with a particular ideology, but unless you practice it, it doesn't mean anything.